So we can start.
Yeah. Good evening, all. So all good things must end. So here we are at the final leg of this two-day conference. So we once again welcome the dignitaries and the participants of IRMAS to the valedictory session of our very first international conference on intelligent robotics, mechatronics, and automation systems, fondly called as IRMAS 2021. So to begin with, I request Dr. Sendil Kumar, VIT Chennai, to welcome the gathering.
Thank you, Raghu. A very good evening to one and all present here. It's my pleasure to deliver the welcome address for the valedictory session of today two-day conference on IRAMS organized by School of Mechanical Engineering and Center for Automation. I thank the management and dean for providing me with this opportunity. In the last 2 days, we have had a deep insight into catchy areas like advanced robotic systems, Industry 4.0, smart manufacturing, and intelligent vehicle technologies, which is currently followed across the world globally by the industries. This two-day conference has witnessed keynote sessions delivered by experts from India and abroad who had stayed with us for the past 2 days, enriching the knowledge of the participants as well as our internal faculty members in manufacturing and automation. More than 100 participants from industries and institutes have presented their findings, making this conference a very grand success.
Sendil sir?
You can continue, please. I think connectivity issues.
Okay. Thank you, Sendil sir, for welcoming the gathering. We, the organizing team of IRMAS, are truly delighted for all your enthusiasm with which you all have participated and shared your research work and ideas. That was truly remarkable. To know more about how the IRMAS 2021 conference went on for the last 2 days, may I request Dr. D. Sarwan Kumar, Organizing Secretary IRMAS 2021, to present the conference report.
Thank you, Dr. Raghu. Hope I am audible?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So it is a pleasure for me to present the report for the International Virtual Conference on Intelligent Robotics, Mechatronics and Automation Systems, IRMAS 2021. The conference is jointly organized by Center for Automation and School of Mechanical Engineering, Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai, in virtual mode. We like to thank our sponsors, EduTech and Vertex Research Center, for their contributions towards this conference. This virtual conference received overwhelming response from participants from all parts of India and many other countries like Malaysia, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Turkey, and Morocco. We like to acknowledge the contribution of all our organizing committee and technical committee members in reviewing all these articles. Out of 140 papers received, 110 paper has been accepted after scrutinizing and after the peer review process. This includes 20 papers outside India. The conference began on 26 March 2021, that is yesterday morning, with an inaugural function. All the participants and delegates were welcomed by Dr. R. Jagadishwar. Dr. R. Sivakumar, Dean School of Mechanical Engineering, VIT Chennai, and convener IRMAS 2021, presented the conference theme, the technology transfer towards smart automation. Following it, our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. V.S. Kanjana Bhaskaran, provided a felicitation address. She stressed the importance of the interdisciplinary research and appreciated the theme of the conference. The highlight of the inaugural function was our chief guest, Dr. R. Srinivasan, Member Secretary, Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology, Government of Tamil Nadu. He released the conference book of abstracts and delivered a detailed speech highlighting the importance of the developments of the intellectual properties and knowledge transfer for betterment of everyone in this society. Then for concluding the inaugural function, Dr. G. Murli Mohan proposed the vote of thanks. The technical sessions of the conference began thereafter with a keynote by Dr. Om Pal, scientist, Research and Development, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, on the topic quantum computing and its application. He presented the importance of quantum computing and its diverse application. Following that, the oral presentation started as parallel sessions. In day one, we had 8 technical sessions as follows. So session 1 on the theme of energy and home automation is chaired by Dr. T. Muthuramalingam from SR. Session 2 on intelligent systems is chaired by Dr. Deepali Gupta from Chitkara University, Punjab. Session 3 on the theme control of mechatronic system was chaired by Dr. S. Sendil Kumar, BIT Vellore. Session 4 on intelligent manufacturing systems is chaired by Dr. Ajit Ramesh from Amrita University. Session 5 on vehicle technologies is chaired by Dr. N. Saravanan, Mahendra Research Valley. Session 6 on healthcare system chaired by Mr. Bhupendra Prasad Singh, Bliss Healthcare. Session 7 on robotics and vision system chaired by Dr. R. Sindhanathan SRM. Session 8 on automation system chaired by Dr. R. Devanathan, BIT Chennai. Day 1 ended with a keynote session on the use of the inertial forces for particle manipulation in microfluids by Professor Dr. Levent Thompson, Istanbul Technical University, Turkey. He presented the design and development of microfluid systems and explains on application. Day 2 started with an excellent keynote session by Dr. Irevan Ilambadadi, University Technanas Petronas, Malaysia, on the topic artificial intelligence and robotics, emerging trends. He presented a detailed overview of the current trends in artificial intelligence and robotics, highlighting the application of exoskeleton for rehabilitation of stroke-affected people. I hope it has motivated many of our delegates to take upon this research on this particular area. Following that, the oral presentation started as 3 parallel sessions. So session 9 is on topic of robotic manipulators, chaired by Dr. R. Tyagarajan from University of California, Los Angeles, USA. Session 10 on condition monitoring is chaired by Dr. R. Satish Kumar, Timcom India Manufacturing Limited, Chennai. Session 11 on the theme IoT and cloud computing, chaired by Mr. G.S. Loganathan from Mahindra and Mahindra. Then Dr. Ravish Samikano from Botswana International University of Science and Technology, Botswana, presented his keynote on the topic of intelligent energy management of power, electrical power system. He highlighted the problems of electrical energy transmission and distribution system and presented the intelligent electrical power management system using microgrids. So following that, we had a final oral presentation sessions of the conference. So session 12, we had on the topic of machine learning, chaired by Dr. T. Mohan Raj from Amrita University. Session 13, we have the session on the theme mechanical design, chaired by Mr. Guruparan Pichai from Value India Private Limited. So session 14 on the topic of mechatronic system, chaired by Dr. Kalayarasan G from BIT Vellore. We had the final, we had a fruitful 2 days of knowledge transfer. The quality of papers presented by our delegate has been appreciated by our session chairs and motivated the researchers to achieve better. The participants of the conference is very professional and excellent throughout the conference. Now we are at the end of the 2-day technical fest. In our valedictory function, we have Mr. K.M. Natarajan, Associate Vice President, Head of Operation, Carbodium University Universal Limited, Chennai, as our chief guest. Dr. Kallani Desikan, Dean Academics Research, VIT Chennai, will be felicitating the gathering. A transformation of knowledge and knowledge dissipation across fields is more important in the current era of automation. The current situation of due to the pandemic further stress this need of the same furthermore. Thank you all once again for making this IRMAS 2021 a memorable occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sarwan Kumar sir, for summarizing IRMA's conference proceedings and also for sharing with us all the exciting facts and accomplishments of this conference. So we now request our respected Dean Academic Research, VIT Chennai, Dr. Kalyani Desikan ma'am, to deliver the felicitation address and convey her wishes.
Thank you very much, sir. Good evening to all of you. And at the outset, I would like to thank the organizers of IRMAS 2021 for making me a part of this virtual conference. I'm truly delighted to participate in this. So this International Virtual Conference on Intelligent Robotics, Mechatronics and Automation Systems, as summarized by Dr. Sarwan Kumar, I'm sure has gone well with all the participants. And the theme is very interesting, technology transfer towards smart automation. I think that is what we are currently into, and also that's the future for us. This pandemic definitely has changed our lives, okay, like never before. And but on a positive note, it has enabled people across the globe and across time zones to come together. So there is no hassle of traveling, and there is no difficulty of getting a visa or a flight ticket. People are able to join from across the globe and share their knowledge. So that is an advantage that we can look in spite of the pandemic and all the problems that people are facing. And I'm happy that it is brought together by the School of Mechanical Engineering and Center for Automation, VIT Chennai. And I do hope that we get to see many more such conferences. And truly, we should thank all the keynote speakers who have been with us from across the globe. And from what I hear and what I see from the program agenda, a wide variety of topics have been covered, like intelligent systems manufacturing, intelligent manufacturing, home automation, healthcare systems, quantum computing, artificial intelligence, robotics, and the list goes on. Okay, it's mind-boggling to see that over 110 papers have been presented. And it's always a challenge to ensure that participants do attend a conference. So if it had been a physical presence, probably some would have dropped out for various reasons. But now being in a virtual mode, I think it has been easy for many of us to present from the comforts of our homes. Okay, so it has been easy, and in that way, the participant number is quite high. And I think we should. I think we're going to live with this pandemic for some more time. But nevertheless, knowledge sharing will continue and has to happen. So I think this is the best mode as of now. And once again, I congratulate the organizers for this, and also all the participants who have joined us from academia and the industry who have made this conference a reality. So without the participants, no conference would, we can really call any conference as a success. So this knowledge sharing should not stop with just this conference. And I do hope that the young researchers have got plenty of lovely ideas which they can take forward. So I once again congratulate the organizers and Dr. Shivakumar for having invited me to be a part of this. And congratulations once again, and all the best to all the participants. Thank you so much.
Thank Dr. Kalyani Desikan ma'am for her good wishes and motivating words, and also for your constant support and encouragement for all the research activities and highlighting the importance of knowledge sharing. Definitely, this is definitely in that lines. Thank you, ma'am. And now I request Dr. Gajanan Gupta, VIT Chennai, to introduce the chief guest.
Good evening to all. This is my privilege to introduce our chief guest, Mr. K.M. Natarajan. First of all, I welcome to IRMS 2021, sir. So, Mr. K.M. Natarajan is a mechanical engineer by profession and holds a master degree in manufacturing from BITS Pilani, and also a gold medalist from Great Lakes of Business Management from Leadership Program. Also added to his credit, he is an Fulbright scholar, having done his global leadership program from Carnegie Mellon University at Taper School of Business, Pittsburgh, USA. He is currently Associate Vice President, Head of Operations for Carborundum Universal Limited, Chennai, as a part of Murugappa Group. He has a vast experience of more than 25 years in the field of manufacturing projects, planning, people management, and operation management experience in continuous process and discrete manufacturing lines. His key strengths are operational excellence, innovation and design thinking, developing and engaging people, action focus, building robust HR practices, relationship building. So I welcome you, sir. Please.
Thank you.
So with this brief introduction, may we now request Dr. M. Natarajan sir, our chief guest today, to address the gathering. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. And first of all, my best wishes to the entire team for organizing a wonderful program after this pandemic. So it was really a thing that which we were wanting to attend it in physical, but we were not able to do it because of this pandemic situation. And it's always a great pleasure to be a part of this conferences, which provide an opportunity to bring together the industry, researchers, innovators, and institutions to a common platform, and to share their ideas, and not only their ideas, also the challenges encountered in the field of automation. And the topic which VID has chosen was really a major to the covering the physical and the digital prior to the widespread disruptions of 2020. And kudos to the organizers who planned this conference, and really they had hit the right at the bullseye. That is what I always say, that because it is the need of the hour, and immediately you people have done after the pandemic, where the entire industries are in crisis and the entire world is in the crisis. Being a long timer in the industry, the benefits and the challenges that we are facing today is struggling to maintain the cost effectiveness while adopting or planning to adopt Industry 4.0 digitalization initiatives and other automation projects. And really, long time in the industries, we feel that this is a mother of invention and the necessity and need of the hour in the year 2021, which is going to be a challenging year. And this is going to continue for next 5 years. So during the course of this year, we had our business plan as well as our long-term strategy till 2025. And the entire thing revolved under the industry was on how to bring a business to a stable condition as of now, and how to build the business in a robust way, and how to build the business in a stronger way ahead. And in upcoming years, surely the industries will continue to face the economic upheaval, evolving consumer behaviors. So people would have seen about how the consumer behaviors has happened last 12 months, and changes to the global trade pattern. So which is also becoming a major issues in the forthcoming years. The efficiencies of fusing the physical with the digital industries, from disruption, ready supply to chains, digital upskilling and intelligent automations are now vital for fulfilling the sustainability goals. So there will be a risk to mitigate, but more important, opportunity to grasp. The industry reimagines the new possible. On the other hand, the common platform which VIT had also chosen for all the aspects of automation and digitalization holds the promises of making the organizations and the industries 40% more efficient by 2035. This is the research record says, unlocking an estimated of $14 trillion in the new economic value because of this control or common platform of this automations, being it a AI or robotics or mechatronics or advanced control systems and so on. So this is going to be a game changer, and you will be seeing an estimated of $14 trillion in the new economic value. And this also holds the potential to deliver enormous benefits to the society. The way in adopting this new system of advanced AI as well as the robotics and so on, what are the patterns that you have captured it, it is going to deliver enormous benefits to the society, but if it is used responsibly. So that is one catchword that I'm giving you. So if it is used responsibly, we'll be able to get the enormous benefits to the society. For example, artificial intelligence potential requires strong buy-in from citizens and the governments. So as of now, we talk about it, but in India, only very few companies have adopted this, and they are progressing slowly. and still more has to come from both the citizens as well as from the governments to adopt it, so that there should be a buy-in and based on the trust that artificial intelligence is being built and used ethically. That is the one word that I always use is we should have a trust that AI is going to build and it should be used ethically. And many stakeholders are engaging in promising efforts to develop frameworks for making artificial intelligence one of the trusted one and a transparent and an inclusive one. In parallel, a growing number of organizations are accelerating their use of artificial intelligence across sectors, creating an opportunity for AI developers to adopt innovative approaches to build and using artificial intelligence responsibly. Industry automation is going to create a shift in employment and skills even in the rural parts. So this is one thing that the researchers have come out, and the industry automation is going to create a shift in the employment and skill even in the rural parts. The industries where automation is showing shift is having a great potential, which includes the manufacturing, including the small SMEs and even the agricultural industries. When the cost of the human labor increases, particularly that of a low and the mid-skill repetitive labor business with access to automation technology, let us do a small math. When projected labor cost exceeds the total cost of the ownership for automation, automation will displace the labor. This is a small math which always gives you the exact solution, so that the total cost of the ownership for automation, the automation will displace the labor. We have seen this pattern play out over and over again and again. But in the coming years, the initial area of focus on the advanced tools would be on the education, on the product design, on the ecosystem, and there are few mega trends that will continue to define the near future with some thoughts on how the industry can respond. So one is on the higher demand for the customized products. So even though there is a mass customization may not be new, but demand for personalized product is rising. So you would have seen the pattern of procurement during the pandemic 2020. So we saw there was a different pattern, which the demand was mainly on the personalized products, which kept on rising. And differentiation through futures along is getting harder to achieve. And top of that, the pandemic during 2020 made consumers acutely aware of the things they value the most. The year 2021 onwards, manufacturers and the industries will have to find ways to satisfy and even more personalization. That is an hungry market. So market is very hungry on the, after all, 40% even more on the average for the customized products. So earlier we were talking about the value for products. So now I'm saying that even the customers will be willing to pay 20% more on the average for the customized products, and they are even ready to wait for a longer time to receive them if the product is good and if it is well built in. And this would be possible for the industries by choosing the right platform. So all the industries are looking onto it in the year. So we have taken a long term of five years goal, which says that the industries will have to choose the right platform, bringing in the recent innovation, the trends, and converting all the challenges into the solution. The second would be the rise of the smart products. So on seeing the online purchase, people would have seen about the rise and increase of the smart products. After the shocks of 2022, after this pandemic, consumers wanted to live better lives. So that is one thing that which we have learned in a harder way. So everything they purchase has to add value. So they are saying in 2021, smart manufacturers will not only focus on concepts such as big data and IoT, but also get better at interpreting. So that is one thing that which you always need to look into it. So they always want to get a better interpretation, the data they already have. So industries would be thinking about the old ecosystems as a whole. We have to think about the old ecosystem, attaching the apps or software features to deliver the sum. So this would help us in saying that the second would be the rise of the smart products, which help us in getting way forward. And the third would be on the use of the data to inform the automation. So many industries have started collecting the data and informing the automation. So a lot of supply chain has changed, the procurement pattern has changed, and this is helping us a lot. And moreover, the machine-to-machine learning, the machine-to-machine interactions, machine-to-man interaction has increased. So in our industries, we started in a small way with 4.0, where we were able to get the mission data online, and we were able to track, and we were able to even identify the predictive maintenance, and we are looking on the corrective based maintenance of the machines. So where we know how is the health of the machines are monitored. So this would be the use of data to inform the automation. So automation of repetitive task is already well established in high cost countries like US, Europe, and but in India, it takes some time, but now it is gearing up. And particularly in verticals like automotive, that future standard products or serious production have started using it. So the automation of repetitive tasks is already well established in India in certain sectors, but it is in silos. So the challenge in 2021, we will be able to apply the automation in markets defined by trends like mass customization, which I already explained earlier. So where the processes and the schematics can't be pre-programmed. So like where the advanced mechatronic systems and controls plays a major role in it, applying the new levels of automation beyond the factory flow will also uncover the value and become a key driver of the new efficiencies. And the next one would be the increase of the supply chain resilience. In 2021, the industries will adopt to measures to strengthen the supply chain resilience. So this is also going to help us out in a big way, and firms will be investing in the greater digital connectivity and so on. So this year, when industry realizes that the automation and the digitization goes hand in hand through various platforms of robotics, say it is Industry 4.0 or smart manufacturing or advanced control system and so on, the technologies would really help us in full business life cycle, like concept, design, engineering, production, and customer experience and thereon. So this is going to be a big way which is going to enrich our way of operating the industries, as well as the understanding, and having a good understanding about the experience of the customer is also going to help us a lot. And this year, the industries will have a different platform that can overcome the challenges of globalization, customization, resilience, and the complexity. Given the brief mantra of how the industries look like in the year 2021 and thereon till 2025, and added to it, I think the VIT team had already shifted their levers. So they have shifted their levers from a different level through the knobs of kickstarting the new ideas to encounter the challenges of the way forward through IRMAS 2021. So it was a good platform that we missed it to be physically present, but this is going to be a game changer, and all the millennials and the researchers and the innovators who have participated in, I think they would have brought many knowledge to the table where we can pick it up, and the industry institution is also going to have a big place where both of us can benefit, and the entire team of VIT is also gearing up to capitalize the ideas which was given by the participants, and the best ideas could have been used in near future. And thanks to the entire team of VIT for giving this opportunity, and also a good wishes to all the participants who showcase their projects and their thought processes and sharing of the information for making India grow big in the coming years. And thanks one and all for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this function. And really, if time permits, so we'll be visiting the institution to understand the papers so that we can have some interactions with the industry, so that where the industries can benefit from it and can carry forward. So thanks to the entire team, and thanks especially to Mr. Senthil Kumar and Dr. Shivakumar for keeping me in this conference, and also going to be a big eye opener for me also to understand the new concepts which the innovators and participants have presented in the conference. So thanks one and all for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Natarajan sir, for your enlightening and encouraging words. We are so delighted for acknowledging the relevance and importance of the conference theme in the current scenario, and for highlighting the promise of automation in the current industrial practices and the resulting benefits to the society as a whole. So your thoughts on relying on innovation to putting the artificial intelligence to good use to benefit even the people from rural areas are really inspiring. We are also happy that you are pointing out the consumer demand for customized products, smart products, which is increasing, in fact, moving towards mass customization. So we are so delighted to hear the words from you, because even we are so moving towards mass customization and rapid prototyping, rapid manufacturing, and so on. So we are looking forward to go hand in hand with the industry like yours, so and get benefited overall. Thank you so much. And now it's time to reveal the best papers selected by the session chairs in each of the sessions. So we have the best papers selected by the session chairs in each of the individual sessions, and that are being displayed now. So about 8 papers are presented in each of the session. So out of 8, the session chair, based on various parameters, has chosen one of the paper to be to recognize as the best paper. So congratulations to all the participants once again. And regarding the certificates of participation and the best papers, and also information regarding the journal publication of the manuscripts that you have submitted, will be communicated soon by mail. So now it's time for getting some feedback from the participants. So I request any of the participants to share your views, ideas, so that we will know like how you felt about the conference, please.
Sir, can you show the first 3, sir? I couldn't see it. The first 3 sessions.
We'll communicate to you all these things detailedly. Again, we'll communicate to everyone. We'll send to you mail and WhatsApp. We'll do that.
Okay, sir.
But some of the being chosen, I think industries and the institution has to go hand in hand of the big industries where they can chip in and take it to the next level. So I'm just keeping the organizers informed about it. So I think better to discuss with all the key manufacturers and the industries across India, so that some of the topics might be really useful.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the advice. Thank you so much. We'll certainly do that.
Sir, when will we receive the mail?
Yeah, all the communication regarding the best papers, and then the certificates in the electronic form, and the details about the publication and so on will be communicated by mail. Within a week, we'll be communicating all the details. So now we have also shared the feedback form, Google form link to all the participants. So I request everyone to fill it, and so that we'll have an idea of the response or how the participants felt about the conference, so that we can work towards the betterment of the future editions of the same conference. Thank you so much. So now I request. Yeah.
Being one of the presenter at the conference and a participant, I would like to share my feedback. This conference was a really exciting and mind-provoking one. Mainly all the keynotes, especially from the one from professor from Malaysia and professor from Botswana University and from the Israel University, were really a good thought-provoking sessions, and gave us more idea for AI and ML related future studies. Some of the sessions related to AI and ML also gave more opportunity for us for research in more topics, and the flow of the conference went well without any interruption. Good feedback was given for the paper presentation for improvement. I would like to have more such conferences at VIT and help our students to publish more papers. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So any others, any participants you want to speak, maybe you can.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, Abhishek.
Okay. So good evening all. I am Abhishek Patange, currently working as an assistant professor in mechanical engineering at Government College of Engineering, Pune, and also pursuing my part-time PhD from VIT Chennai. So I would like to give my feedback. So the conference was indeed excellent conference. It was very well organized, and the committee was outstanding in keeping the whole event lively in the online mode. The conference had renowned speakers from various domains such as industry, research, and academics, and all the major topics were covered in last 2 days. Moreover, the presentations by participants covered a wide range of topics, yet all were connected by futuristic research interest. I enjoyed presentation delivered particularly by UG students, and that showcased that they are well prepared for transformation of industry. From my institute, Government College of Engineering, Pune, we have submitted 10 papers by UG, PG and PhD students, and really have inspired my UG students, not just to carry out the research, but also communicate papers and present it to everyone. Lastly, I want to say thanks for this wonderful opportunity of learning with variety of researchers, which we make here. Thank you so much, Saktival sir, Sarvana Kumar sir, and Jagdishwaran sir for your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abhishek. So if any other participants want to give your feedback, yeah. If not,
she started. She did it immediately.
Yeah, Lakshmi Pati. Dr. Lakshmi Pati sir, you want to say something?
No, sir. Regarding feedback, I think you have taken it. That is okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So I now request Dr. G. Sektivel, VIT Chennai, and convener IRMES 2021 to propose vote of thanks.
Thanks, Raghu. My warm good evening to all present here. I wish to express my sincere thanks to everyone present here for making this international conference, virtual conference, a grand success one. First, I want to convey my thanks to our honorable chief guest, K.M. Natarajan, Associate Vice President, Head of Operations from Carbentum Private Universal Limited, Chennai, whose presentation today is a great source of motivation and informative to us. And it shared all the generic things, what's happening in the industry, the importance of automation with respect to the manufacturing sector. Thank you, sir. We are also extremely thankful to our beloved Vice President, Assistant Vice President, and Pro Vice Chancellor for the extended support to this international virtual conference. So coming to the next, on behalf of our school and Center for Automation, I extend my gratitude to our respected team, Academic Research, Dr. Kalyani Desikan ma'am, to facilitate this function. Thank you, ma'am. I will also like to express my sincere thanks to our beloved dean, Dr. Sarma sir, School of Mechanical Engineering, who has always guided us in for the cause of this 2 days conference. And he'll be the chief motivator with respect to this conference. Thank you, sir. And I wish to express my sincere thanks to my school and center colleagues, and Dr. Sarana Kumar sir, Dr. Jayachan sir, Murali Mogan, Dr. Chandra Kumar, Raukiran, Lakshmivedi, Gajananda Gupta, Aisri Annapurni, and Sumadi, and technical committee members for this international conference who accepted immediately to review the papers, and also session chairs and technical supports, faculty members, CTS faculty members who always supported and to virtually conduct this conference, and supporting faculty and research scholars who are the guiding spirit to make this event a grand success. I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Vertex Research Center and EduTech Private Limited, for supporting this conference with suitable funds. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to all the participants here who are gathered for this conference to share their source of knowledge. I assure that 2 days we together will all the keynote speakers and sessions to make it a more informative and constructive one. Since I find that some of the feedback from the chat box, yes, you are very attractive. It's very happy to see. And coming to the Center for Automation, actually, School of Mechanical Engineering usually welcomes the participants to visit VIT Chennai. Unfortunately, since it's a pandemic situation, we conduct this conference virtually. So we are looking forward to see many of you to visit the campus, since it's a beautiful campus, located in Chennai, and we can see, I think so probably we can see to all of you in the second edition of this conference is going to be happening in 2022. And finally, last but not the least, I would like to thank each and everyone for the involvement that they have shown to make this international conference a successful one. Thank you, Ananda. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sekthivel sir, for your wonderful remarks. We, the organizing team of IRMAS 2021, would like to close the conference by once again wishing you all good health and urge you to continue practicing all the safety precautions to stay away from any kind of exposure to the COVID infection. We now conclude the formal proceedings of IRMAS 21, and we thank you all for your attention and active participation. We request all of you to switch on your video to make a screenshot for our remembrance of this wonderful moment. Thank you.
Kind request to all switch on the video for taking a photo session. One minute, sir. Yes, sir, it is done.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Natarajan sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Natarajan sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Murali. Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Lakshmi.
Right. Thanks to